Let me compete with the GB News. Let me compete with Talk TV. Let me compete with CNN. Let me compete with the big guys, the BBC of the world. I want to compete with those guys. But obviously, if you're censoring me and you have your knee on my neck, how am I supposed to fly? You gotta let me loose, YouTube. So of course, we're gonna take the great fight and we're gonna win. Of course, I believe we're fighting Goliath. I'm David. I'm going to use whatever I have. And what a better way to defeat these guys with people like yourself. I'm going to use you guys together and we're going to fight. Yeah, the Goliath, YouTube, they have a lot of resources. And we don't have that much resources. We don't have the manpower. But we're going to use what we have. The people, the patriots, the people who listen, the people who tune in and sit down and watch me for 2 hours straight. The propaganda is fake and the truth is so thin and the hourglass is almost empty. While the mainstream media program the herd with fear and distractions, we're here to show you the real map. The map they don't want you to see. This whole thing here is not just for entertainment. This is a rescue mission for your souls. So strap yourself in and let's go save the ones that we've lost and wake them up with the truth. Because this is the Baraka Show. We are fighting this great war with YouTube, and what a better way of us winning. What a better way of us taking those guys down. I mean, the way we've got together, the public, you yourself, with the viewers, you've backed me. I mean, yesterday we launched this campaign to raise the money to fight YouTube, and I think we've raised over £500 under a day. We launched it this time yesterday. So you can tell that you like this show. You like what we do here, and you want to support it, and that's why you're supporting. So I want to say thank you so much for funding the fight to stay on air. It's a huge fight. It's a fight that I don't want to lose. It's a fight that I want to keep fighting. So yeah, it's a great fight, and we have to win, because this will set a crazy precedent. Because what will happen next is small influencers like myself, or I'm sure some guys is also getting censored out there, they'll also follow through and they'll fight as well. So I'm glad that I got to know that I'm not by myself. I'm with lovely patriots around the world. A lot of you guys are from the UK, but we have so many people from around the world, United States, EU and all these places. So I want to say thank you for all your support. But we're not done yet. They're still coming. They're coming hard. I mean, they got 17 days to respond to to basically our punch. I hope they don't punch back. I hope they just come out and be like, hey, all right, have it your way. I hope so, but obviously it's never easy. So we're prepared to take them down, obviously, to go through this big fight. But they got 14 days to respond to us, to respond about the censorship, to respond about monetizing the channel, and to respond to let the channel get at least 100 subscribers more, at least 100 people watching. Look, there's 25 people watching right now. I'm doing this for you guys. I mean, seeing even with 2 people, 1 person, that is enough for me. But I want to compete with the big guys, and I think the only way to compete with the big guys, if they make it fair, if they let us compete as well. It's not just about monetization. They if they're not gonna give monetization, at least let the channel grow. At least let me compete. Let me compete with the GB News. Let me compete with Talk TV. Let me compete with CNN. Let me compete with the big guys, the BBC of the world. I want to compete with those guys. But obviously, if you're censoring me and you have your knee on my neck, how am I supposed to fly? You gotta let me loose, YouTube. So of course, we're gonna take the great fight and we're gonna win. Of course, I believe we're fighting Goliath. I'm David. I'm gonna use whatever I have, and what a better way to defeat these guys with people like yourself. I'm gonna use you guys together and we're gonna fight. Yeah, the Goliath, YouTube, they have a lot of resources, and we don't have that much resources. We don't have the manpower, but we're gonna use what we have. The people, the patriots, the people who listen, the people who tune in and sit down and watch me for 2 hours straight. We're gonna go out there and defeat these guys and win. We're gonna defeat Goliath. We're gonna use whatever we have. If that means we're using a camcorder, if that means we're using a what you call that camera, a webcam. If that means we have to use a webcam to defeat these guys, we will. We don't have to have the big machines. We will defeat these guys. And I want to say thank you so much for helping me out. I know we're gonna win. And if you haven't donated, if you haven't funded the fight, please consider supporting. And it doesn't have to be financial. You can just share this video to someone. Share this video to a group chat. Share this video to a mom's group. Whatever you have, share this thing. Like this video. Share this. Obviously, share it. Like it. Comment. Do all that, because it tells the censorship machine that there's people who like this sort of thing that we do here, and we're gonna win. So it's been a blast. I enjoyed it today. I had fun reporting. Of course, I'm a little bit crusty. I've not been doing this for very long. Well, I've not done it for like 3 months straight, but I'm coming back doing regular live streams, regular reporting. But hey, it's gonna come back. I know it will. But I enjoyed it today. But without further ado, thank you so much for being here with me today. Episode 2. And I'll see you tomorrow for episode 3. If you have any questions ahead of tomorrow's live, send it to the emails. The email I believe is on the description. So without further ado, thank you so much for watching. Hand to the head salute for supporting the channel and for always being here with us. Salute to you. Bye bye. Attention. This is not just a normal t-shirt. This is your battle armor in this war against lies and manipulation and deception. And when you wear this t-shirt, you are not just making a statement. You are drawing a line in the sand. And you're saying, I will not be silenced. I will not be bought. And I will not be steered. Every thread in this t-shirt screams defiance. Every letter of I found the truth, not propaganda. Or maybe every letter of the nation needs to know is a rally cry out for independent thinkers, disruptors, the people who refuse to bend to the mainstream media narrative. We need your fund, and this is your chance to stand up, to speak out and fund the fight for the truth. Don't just wear it like a regular t-shirt. You have to live it. The nation needs to know you're gonna live it. Yes, please. I need you to fuel the resistance. Be the reason why the truth survives in this country. Please get yours at thebarakashow.com, and thank you so much for keeping us on air. Thank you.
In the shadow of the digital gulag, we fire up the truth cannon and blast through the lies.
And the show host, Baraka Amuri.
Ladies and gentlemen, patriots, truth seekers, digital warriors. As you already know, this is not just a regular broadcast. This is the Operation Airways Liberation. And of course, it's on the surge. The algorithm are trying to top us. The shadow banning our content and the gatekeeper of this narrative are doing every single thing they can to take us down. But guess what? We are still here and we are not going anywhere. I'm only 23 years old. I'm just getting started. And if you stand with us, this is your moment to strike back. Every pound that you've donated is a bullet in the chamber of truth. And every patron that you've pledged is a shield against this censorship. And every supporter, every subscriber is a soldier in this war of disinformation. And of course, we are building a channel that exposes and shakes the institution. We are rallying community to refuse to be gaslit. We are exposing predators. We are exposing cover-up. We are exposing the corruption. And they hate us for that. Of course, we're not funded by billionaires. We're being funded by you since the beginning. And if you want this voice to stay on air, if you want this resistance to grow louder, stronger, and unstoppable, this is your time to act. Don't wait until I'm gone. Don't wait until the live stream gets cut mid-sentence. Click the link in the description. Become the resistant. Become a sustaining member of the Baraka Show. Fund the war. Fund this enigma machine that we're building, that will counter narrative, destroy the bias, and expose the real nuggets to you live and direct. Because if we fall, they win. And I promised you I won't let that happen. But trust me guys, they're getting very, very close. They are getting so close. And of course, this is not charity. This is a warfare for information. This is survival. This is victory. And I need you to fund this war. Join the resistance, fuel the fight, and keep us on air. Click the first link in the description. Thank you so much.
And the show host, Baraka Amuri.